Showtime. What's up, party people?
Yo, what up, y'all? What's going on? It's your man Ozzy.
Rob 93.
Word up.
What up, y'all?
So, how's everybody doing? We got in the house.
Oh, we got Tampa Tom in the house early. He said 93 in 28. Man, you was here in 28 minutes. If I look like a bubble or a different area, those who are watching this replay, thank you so much as well. I first want to give a shout out as well to those are always watching and those who are always watching our children and taking care of our kids at the same time as us doing this. So shout out to Miss Tiff for holding it down, and shout out to my lady as well for allowing me to be able to do this. And anyone and everyone that is also dealing with their spouse watching us and dealing with us, because who wants to hear us for a whole hour, either on their TV or on their laptop or on their phone? So thank y'all so much for at least giving that 1 hour and that time for being here. Thank y'all so much.
Where I just want to give a shout out to everybody in the comment section that's saying what's up. I want to say what up. I see today, it says future Fishkeepers is the topic today, right? That's what we're going to talk about.
I think that's a good topic.
It is a good topic.
Who?
We got Sand Creek Aquatic, the sequel.
Welcome.
All right, man.
Glad to see you here. That is amazing. Everyone, if you're not subscribed, please do so.
We got 14 in the house.
That is amazing. When I seen that earlier in the chat, putting that in there, it kind of uplifted me today. It kind of put a little happy spirit in my heart. So, welcome. What's up, Jay? Doing his thing over there with his live stream and his lady. That's what's up. Peplin's in the building. What is up? Lumpy Dog, what up? Raul, what up, man?
What up, Raul?
What up?
Yo, I guess Bob Kaler's sendover hashtag was Hump Day.
Hump Day. Look, it's always Wednesday over cheer. BCFR Aquatics. I think this is the first time me seeing you. If not, welcome back. If this is the first time, welcome everyone in the chat. If you do not know them, check them out. Please and thank you. I sure will, because I think I've never seen you before. So I will after this.
Ain't nothing wrong with Hump Day. There's nothing wrong with Hump Day. I love Hump Day.
John, what is up? I think this is the first time for you as well. For all those who are new, thank you so much. Welcome.
Yep. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome them, please and thank you. So our future fish keeper. We got a lot of children. A lot of people in the hobby have a lot of kids. Some don't. Some may have nephews, nieces. And I've seen a lot of videos recently and lately of everyone having their children in it. So for me to have this discussion or this kind of dialogue or whatever we call this, or vlogging or whatever we call this, let's talk about the future of some of our kids and also us, because this is weighing on us as well.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard things. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I heard that it was like frowned upon to like get your kids involved with like fish keeping. I don't know if that's a rumor or whatnot, but when I started fish keeping, like my whole thing is to fish keep as a family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted my kids involved regardless. My son, my daughter, they both know their fish. They both know how to change water. Anything I need them to do, they could do. You know what I mean?
So
and that's something.
Tell me you've taught them, you've trained them, you've supervised them. You didn't, so you've gotten them into the gear of honing in on something they might like sooner or later.
Oh, they love it already.
Oh, can I get I'm sorry, I didn't explain that in the beginning as well. I did start a new webcam on this. My lady said, "Hey, try this webcam." And I was like, "All right." So can I get a sound check?
Yo, you look great. Sound great. Look great.
Because I don't know how it's set up and everything. So shout out
you look like you're made out of CGI right now.
So shout out to Mathis Diva. She just walked on up in cheer. Miss Ness and Aqua Old Funk said WAP. Uh, so hey, we need to come up with a instead of that acronym, we need to come up with a different fish term for that because you know what that term means in the
Oh, I
song.
know what that term means.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
some people don't know what that term means, but we're going to come up with a acronym or a word for that. Thanks for coming in like that, Aqua. That didn't
Yeah,
sound.
we got a whole bunch of people that came in. We got right now we got 22 heads in the chat. We appreciate.
The
Color
rumor.
Guppies is right. We gotta bring the youth
That
in.
rumor doesn't make sense.
You
Yeah, that
know,
doesn't even make sense to get kids in the fish keeping. Is that a
yeah, I
rumor?
know that's what I'm saying. When I heard that rumor, I was like, what? You know what I mean?
How is that a rumor?
I don't know. I just heard certain people talking about it. I seen comments, you know what I mean, and like lives, stuff like that.
You want to talk about a family and fish keeping? Aqua Ness and them, Miss Ness and B and his whole entire family bars are in the fish keeping.
That's awesome. That's how it should be. I think, it's definitely can be, it could bring your family closer together, which it does for mine. You know what I mean? Like to be honest with you, to be honest with everybody, my kids knew more than me because like I really wasn't into fish keeping at first as much as my wife was and my children. If it wasn't for my wife teaching them, she taught them. Basically, what I'm saying, she taught them before me, before I even learned stuff.
Oh, excuse me.
You know what I mean?
So this was hold on, wait. Dad had to know last.
Yeah.
So they over here and Dad, you doing
the only reason?
Like, shut shit. I'm older than you, and I'm doing this.
See, the only reason why it happened like that though, because I had a lot going on.
Okay.
And I was doing my music.
What is
so
CG,
I was like,
Diva? What the hell is CG? But you had a lot going on. I get that, but still, look, listen. They ain't gonna be telling you what to do, bro. Put the foot down, all right? Put the foot down, B.
Oh man, I'm just a chew toy to them. They could batter me around, throw me around,
My son has autism because he's learning to take care of goldfish and helps with everything. That is amazing right there.
That's beautiful.
That's
how it should be. How it should be.
That is pure motivation to see that, like, fish keeping can bring anyone that has any obstacles in life to take care or want to be into the hobby. That is amazing.
Yo, I gotta say though too, my son, like if I'm looking for a certain like shrimp or fish, or guppy or whatever, my son would find it off the bat.
Yeah, keep them going. Yeah, keep them going. Keep them, just shove it in them and just keep it going.
Yo, like, he's got an eagle eye, man. I'm telling you, he's got an eagle eye.
Shove it in their face and keep them running with that idea of that hobby. Because
I'm telling you, if you guys need anything called out of your tanks, call my son. I'm telling you. If you need anything called and you cannot find it, just call my son.
Look, so with that being said, anybody that has an obstacle in life can do anything, but also us people who are older generation, I'm not going to say that I'm older, and I'm not going to speak of anyone that is older than I am, and people may be older than me, like, I don't want to listen to this guy, but eventually, sooner or later, we're going to pass along our life. Our life is going to end. So we need to either get a choice of what we're going to do with our fish, and then as well, put in the chat if you have plans for your fish tanks or anything. But as you get older and you have kids or you have nephews, nieces, whatever, you got to have a plan for something. Yeah. But are you getting that plan set for them? Are you pushing it on them? Are you wanting them to get into it? Do you want them to take it over?
Yeah. You know, bringing that up, man. That was bringing that up. I was really It's a good thing you brought that up because it got me thinking. It got the wheels turning. Excuse me. And
Mm,
but God forbid, if something happens to me or my wife, what would happen with our tanks? That's an excellent question. I totally understand where you're coming from when it comes to that. Okay, because right now, at this very moment, I don't have if I go, I don't have anybody to take care of the tanks except for Tip. You know, and if Tiffany passed away, God forbid, it'll the responsibility will fall on me,
exactly.
and my children. But I wouldn't put that on them if that situation happened otherwise. But I think you're right, man. You got a really, really good point there, man.
It's
That is
true.
a really good point.
I may be young, but I work in a hospital. I'm in a city. I'm in any kind of area. It doesn't matter where it is. Life can end at any point in time. I can walk out and never
Absolutely.
come back.
Hmm.
And some people don't like to talk about that. Some people
Hmm.
do. It's just we have to sometimes to understand. Like we have to teach some of these children or some of these people who are just getting into the hobby to pass that along, and then we also get that bond to where we know sooner or later, all said and done, this is going to either pass on or it's going to end where it is.
Right, right. That got me thinking. Like, okay, which family member or friend could I, leave my tanks to? You know, for me, I'd feel comfortable if it was somebody that I knew within the hobby.
Right,
You know what I mean? Somebody that I know that would carry on that what I'm doing,
right.
and honor it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's all.
And that's huge, man. Like that right there, man, has to be the $64,000 question. And that question right there can't be resolved overnight. This is something that it takes a lot of time, a lot of trust, and I think you got to have it all on paper. You know what I mean? You got to have it all on paper. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah.
You
He's
got
having something funny too.
it. Oh my goodness gracious.
What happened?
No, Funk, that was that. Wow. You can definitely get censored for that one. BT Dubs in the house. I think I got a booger because I just literally laughed so hard. Like I had to hold that laugh back. That is horrible. Did I see Miss Rowe in the building? Uh-uh. Hey, Miss Rowe.
Yeah, hey, Ro. Joe Munez came in too.
Munoz. Munoz.
Munoz, my bad, Munoz. We got Bob Kaler in the house, the heavy hitter, Bob Kaler.
Man, he was
That,
over there getting dirt. Every time I come in, he's always doing something just productive. And I'm sitting there like sitting on the couch. I'm like, man, I could be doing the same thing. But
yo,
I'm
that
letting him do this.
that dude's got to be one of the most productive people that I see on social media, and he's always into something, always.
Did she just say snot bubble? Grody. But we going back to fish keeping of the future. My little one, I discovered when she has a little attitude, because she does have attitude. I didn't just discover it, but when she just has a little fit or she's just tired or whatever, I feel like I walk this way and she walks right behind me because she walks wherever her and her mom goes or me go wherever. She walks right into the fish room and then she's happy. And I'm like, it's just a silent victory to me.
so
So
what? So what do you do? What do you do when? What is she doing right now when you um? Fuck. What do you do when
I
she
put my
when?
phone away because I can't laugh. I'm about to
Yeah.
really put a booger on this camera.
So what? Where is she right now? Like, does she want to come in the fish room while you're doing the live?
Yo, she will sit on next, bro. She will be in here forever. Okay, she'll be doing yoga up in cheer. That's why I started that video out with her. Like I had to.
Right.
She loved it. And I was like, yes, I love that she loves this and we can get this going. My daughter's going to want to be in fish keeping.
Right.
I don't have to worry about a bad person, probably more than likely.
Yeah, who we got in the house? We got a lot of we got a lot of heavy hitters in the chats here, man.
We always do, man.
Yeah, man. What's up with
What's
you
up
guys
with you?
today? We got Larry D. We got Fish Keeping Jamaica.
Man,
What
we
up,
got
y'all?
super heavy
We
hitters.
got Ro in the house. What's up, bro? Lisa Perez. What's
Pastor,
up, Lisa?
my production assistant, Pastor Tissue. Yeah, there's not no tissue with this nostril. You got to get a whole beach towel with this thing. Telling you that. And my daughter has the exact same nose. My lady goes, "Oh my gosh, she has your boogers," and I'm like, "Yep." She got the nose. I'm telling you. But for those who do have kids or do have nephews who have grandchildren, because I know a lot of those, maybe young grandfathers and grandmothers, maybe old. I don't know. You are never old to me. Well, unless you're Ozzy or Funk, but everyone else is young at heart. So
Hey, I'm young at heart.
no, you're not. So for those, y'all have to teach each and every child that it doesn't matter what question is, try to answer it. You might be having a rough day, but them talking about fish may be putting you back into the mode of like, you know what, I maybe need to change some filters or something. I need
Yeah,
to do something.
but you're right though. I am old. I tried to do a TikTok dance video and I cracked my back.
Time
It
out.
hurt.
Wait a minute. You said TikTok in a video. Stop right there. We got a whole nother subject. It went from future fish keeping to straight up TikTok
Yeah.
back breaking stuff. Okay, so
Yeah, I threw my back out doing the TikTok video. I don't know. I just wanted
you want
to
to go
be
global,
cool.
don't you? You want to be seen everywhere. Did
I'll
y'all
tell
post
I'll,
that?
I'll tell you what though. I ain't gonna do it again.
Did you post it?
No,
Why?
bro. I almost died doing a
You want to
TikTok.
be right here. You post it.
Bro, I almost got paralyzed by doing a
You want
TikTok.
to call me like, hey, bro, so I got like 2 million subs on TikTok and like 1,000 on Insta, so or 100,000 on Insta. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little, this apartment from the little channel of yours. You know what I mean? I get 2 million subscribers. Come on, man. You could have broke your back, got paid by people laughing.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Entertainment at its finest.
That's true. Maybe I'll break my back and actually get some 2 million subscribers, like you said.
Don't do it now. Don't do it voluntarily. That actually going to hurt. You ain't gonna be here. You're gonna be in the bed calling, hey bro. So I tried it this time. Didn't work as planned. I hurt myself more.
I also pulled my groin too doing it. It hurt.
Oh man, you're gonna be healing for about 6-7 weeks. Zim Ginger, did I say what is up if I didn't? Thank you so much for being here as well. Shout out to all of my mods. Y'all are the people.
Bob said, Bob said, careful, Ozzy. Doc told me no twerking for a month.
No twerking for a month. Wowzers.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. I love it.
Diva, y'all killing me. I'm telling you. Look, it's like if I was to get on a hoverboard. See, I used to skateboard. I did a lot of stuff. I'm a natural sport athlete at everything.
Like me too. Everything. Me too, though.
Like everything. I'll try everything. I can finesse it. Boom. But hoverboard, get on them things. Don't do it in your fish tanks. Don't do it around TVs. Because I'm letting you know now, it will be deadly to you or something. Especially if you're not balanced.
Word. Yo, did you see that Tony Hawk commercial with the mailman trying to skateboard?
No, sir. I have not. And I don't
Yo,
think I want to, because sometimes I can feel people's pain. Because I felt exactly the way they have.
oh wow.
Ah,
You should do ramps and stuff.
okay.
You ever did ramps?
No, I have not. But guess, yeah, I have. I've watched it. I have constructed it. I was like, yeah, this will work. You do it though. 9 times out of 10, it did work. There was one time it was too bad. I was like, yo, I did not really think this was going to work. I told you that. They were like, oh, you always say it's good. I was like, nah, I'm trying to, because they always think I'm joking. Everyone, when I'm telling you something serious and I'm not joking, well, okay, if I look at you in the eye and I do this, dude, believe me right now. That means I'm serious. But if I, because everybody always thinks I'm joking. So if I'm trying to tell the truth and there's something emergency, they don't believe me. I'm like, look, I'm trying to tell you it may not work.
Hey, yo, you know what I did see, right? You
What
know
up?
that new skateboard they got? It's motorized with a one wheel in the middle.
Don't tell me that.
Yo, I actually seen one. This dude had one in the park. I
What?
asked him, I went up to him. I was like, yo, how much is that? He was like, he paid like almost 2 grand for it. It was like $1,800. You know what I'm talking about, right?
A snap neck and an ER bill. So you're gonna be spending 2 grand for that and 6 for the ER bill. Okay, negative. I'm good.
Yo,
8 grand for that, I'm good.
one thing about it though, it's like 3 times as thick as a skateboard. So you got more room to, you know what I mean? To
But
balance.
but you said 2 bands, and I could put that into my fish room. I can put
Mm-hmm.
car. How old was he? How old did you think he was? So I would look at him and go, yo, I'm letting you know now. There's a lot of things in life, and 2 grand could get you a lot in a
Yeah,
city.
I mean, he seemed like to me, he looked like a stoner a little bit,
Uh,
like a preppy stoner
yeah,
type. You know what I mean?
maybe he was being eco-friendly. You never know. That's true.
True, true. He
So
was trying to
we're
he
trying
was
to
trying to he was trying to reduce the carbon footprint in our atmosphere.
listen to me. I can't be the eco-friendly guy. I can only try as much. Like lessen my trash, not throw it out, on the curb. I try to be eco-friendly, but I can't be all the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I still
yeah,
gotta keep with, fattening grease. I still want a lot of salt on my fries. I like cows, so I want a lot of cows. People
hey,
like,
you ain't di you could do all that. You ain't diabetic like me, so you know what I mean. You could do all that.
I'm just saying, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thousand, that's a highway robbery. A lot of
It
people, a lot
is.
of old folks say that. Where's that terminology? Can I get my research department to say where the hell that came from?
That's
Our
listen
research
that
department is
that
closed after 6 right now, and it's
bro that highway robbery term goes back all the way to the Neanderthal era.
hey, that's far. Hmm.
Just saying, I had to throw it out there.
You
I
had
knew
to,
the answer to that question.
man. For those who have not been fishing, I want to go fishing this weekend. Shout out to those fishers.
You know what?
Fishing.
You know what? I'm gonna go all the way to Indiana just to fish with you, man. I'll go
Dude,
fishing
if
with
you
you.
go to Indiana, come on, man.
It's only like a couple hours drive. It's probably what, like 8 hours?
Okay, so Lisa says she's at the top of wherever she's in the same area as you, but just at the top, tippy top. But so
Mhm.
I don't know. She said 6 hours from Ohio, so another 2 hours to Indy of the middle. Yeah, maybe 8 to 9 for you.
Word. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, Rose said they didn't have highways. I was like, yeah, yeah, they didn't have them. That was the joke, though. So
They didn't have highways.
they had pathways. They were pathfinders.
Ah. And everyone is not old, not in particular. Y'all are seasoned people. We need y'all, okay? Because guess what? Sooner or later, people are gonna be gone. We need some guidance, okay? And
I
all
agree.
any aspect. It doesn't matter what what networking it is. It could be YouTubing. The young YouTubers now, could be grinding it out and trying to. Sooner or later, some of us YouTubers are not gonna be YouTubing.
Yo, I'm gonna
jump ship.
Yo, after I'm done fishing with you, I'm gonna go down to Raul and fish with Raul because he said come down to Florida. Then I'll chill with Funk.
Florida? You going to Florida? Pathway robbery.
Yeah, and speaking of seasoning, I need some seasoning. You remind me I need to get adobo. I need to get adobo and some sazon.
So that's what I am seasoned. Yes, just like a cast iron skillet. Everyone knows a cast iron skillet is the best thing to cook on.
Oh yeah, definitely. I totally agree.
Seasoned right.
Yeah, because plus you don't wash those; you just wipe them out.
What with the potato peels, some salt, and some oil.
Just whoop whoop, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off.
That man is a genius, right?
Bro, if I clean the skillet all day, I'll be like a black belt in a month.
Oh my goodness. When we sitting there like, so where does he go? He's out here fighting crime and stuff. Oh, okay. He got strong on that cast iron skillet. Okay.
Bro, I'll grab a Jason mask and become Casey Jones.
This guy. What's up, everybody? Aqua Rob's in the building. I appreciate you for being here. Shout out to you. Living in Florida, it's hot over here.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that. Everybody's saying it's hot all year round and stuff. We get.
I've never been down to Florida like that, but I heard it's mad humid. Like
it's humid here, fool.
It's humid there too.
Everything that Florida has in the summer for 3 or 4 months, good 4 months maybe, and then boom. Winter for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but you know what though? The reason why it's humid is because we're close to the Great Lakes. That's why.
Yeah. We get weird weather because we're in the Midwest though.
Yeah, hell yeah, we do. We do too.
So fishing is different. Some of y'all fish may drop differently depending on where they're coming from. So maybe they gotta adjust differently. So hey, that's a whole different conversation in itself that we can get on into because we sure can.
Absolutely.
This guy always says Rod 39. I love it. Joe Munoz is a double for Hawk and
yo, he called you Hawk.
Yo, that is a good little series. I want to try and check it out. Hey, don't you talk about me. Hey, I'm young and I don't know that joke. Coach, I need a sub. Take me out. What is going on here? What's the play? I don't even know what that means. I'm too young to know that joke.
Oh man, it's hilarious.
I know that it's off of the Karate Kid.
Word. Hey yo, I'm gonna start. You know what? I'm gonna start because I already know kickboxing, some Muay Thai.
Funniest troll ever.
I know some kickboxing, some regular boxing, some Muay Thai. I actually used to box, but I'm gonna take some karate. I'm gonna go to Cobra Kai.
This guy. He says it was 105 today with heat index in Florida. Look, listen, 105 to me is amazing. I still have a sweatshirt on. Aqua can co-sign. I'll be in here with a sweatshirt on feeding the fish.
Oh yeah, Lisa Perez.
It is on Netflix. I just seen that.
Lisa Perez said some pateles. Yo, Lisa Perez, my mom still got pateles from when my aunt came down a couple months ago, and she got them in the freezer. Matter of fact, thank you for reminding me because I'm about to. I'm going to my mom's house tomorrow.
You're gonna fire some up, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
No, you gotta boil them with pateles because they're wrapped in parchment paper. But the patel itself is wrapped in banana leaf.
Just like a tamale, right?
Yeah, and then you gotta tie it up. They tie it up, then you just boil it.
Okay.
Bro, it's so good. You ever had them before?
Maybe.
Pateles?
I have a tamale.
You had a tamale. Yo, bro, trust me. Once you have it,
they the same but different.
The flavor's way different.
See, I love a good tamale. Everywhere I go, if it's a la carte and then there's a tamale on there, I will get one.
Then you'll like it. If you like stuff like that, you will definitely like some pateles.
Word.
Guaranteed.
If anyone are cooking right now, shout out to y'all because I'm hungry than a mofo right now.
Word up.
I have some in my deep freezer. Lisa, you getting people started on some good food now.
Oh, word, man.
Now I'm
Bro,
about
I
to tell
cook too.
my
I
lady,
bang down.
I'm about to tell
Yo,
my
I
lady
bang down, bro. I make some arroz con gandules. You know what I mean? Some totones.
You killing
Bro,
me.
I be throwing down, bro. I fry up some chicken or some chuletas. Bro, tell
Yo,
me, bro.
you trying to tell people to go get some food right now. And
I'll
I'm
get
about to
people
let
hungry.
my lady know, look, listen, that food truck around the corner, we need to get some.
Oh, you got food trucks over in your neighborhood?
Bro, we got a few of them that just one of them takes strictly cash, and that's when you know it's good. Any place that takes strictly cash,
Oh, yeah.
hands down, number one best food ever.
Well,
Okay.
what they got on the truck? Everything? Like a little
Yes,
bit of
and
everything?
it also, if they don't use styrofoam, it is also the best food place ever.
Yo,
Literally,
why? Bro, why is the best foods in the world always messy? It's like the messier the food, the better it is, bro.
it's just
That's
like
a fact.
it's just like I don't know why. Science can't even tell me this,
I
and
know,
science
bro.
is almost there.
Word, man.
It's supposed to be right, Rob.
Bro, when you come here, yo, when you come up here though, if you ever do come up here, you gotta try our signature dish up in Rochester. It's called the
Yo,
garbage plate.
don't worry. I know. I'm already gonna be there. You told me to. So, Aqua already out the gate knows.
Right.
My parents has a condo down in Florida. It's
Yeah.
about, I think he said an hour or 2 hours away from him. I'm not sure. Maybe a few more. I don't know. But I already special, have a couple days or a few days that I'm gonna take out of that little trip that I'm gonna go down there. So whoever's down in that Florida area, I will be there.
Nice. Hey, yo, I gotta ask you a question about fish food real quick.
What up?
Have you ever tried the extreme food yet?
Nah, we talked about that last week. We need to
But
because
no, I
Miss
want to
Bird
let you
said
know
that.
I actually bought some.
How they like it, fool.
It's on the way. I bought some last night.
You ain't get it yet. Don't talk
I
about
ain't getting it yet, but I'm excited about it.
it.
I'm excited about it.
You all right? Hey, yo, look. Soon as you feed it for like a few days, let me know. I really do want to get an opinion from you. But I know
Definitely, I will.
personally. There's a lot
Yeah,
of people that I do know personally, but I'm just like, no, I gotta.
yeah. After a few days of trying it, I'm gonna do a review on it.
Speaking of
Definitely.
food, that's a good idea. What are some of the stuff that for those future fish keepers? Since we're still on this, you said food, and I put that example before we started talking about what was going on tonight as far as the live stream.
Right.
I said an example. What will you always need? Those who are watching this replay and are going to be future fish keepers, or for those who are watching right now and want to explain that to those who are you trying to teach to, or do a video or whatever. Even if you want to try to do a video of this, shout out to you because that'd be awesome. What will you always need as a fish keeper? Fish food is always going to be the number one
yeah.
thing. You're always going to
Definitely.
pay for it. This is the thing that you're going to have to put in your mind, that you're always going to have to dish money out to.
Yo, I'm gonna throw one out there. The Med Trio.
Okay.
Always have the Med Trio handy, because you never know when you're gonna need it.
Well, some people only do salt. So you can't,
Right.
you can just say salt in a sense, because some people just do salt. But some people can do the med trio that most people do say. You do the 3 erythromycin and all whatever, or whatever your concoction is.
The
But some
reason
people don't do that.
the reason why we go with the Med Trio, because we have gotten ick from like pet store like bought fish, and then like we got ick really bad, and then I remember our Daniels got parasites from one store, and we learned from that. Like it was really my fault because I didn't quarantine that Daniel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I didn't give it the Med Trio. I kind of trusted them, but it is what it is. I learned from it. Now I know what to do.
A glass box and water. Yeah, for sure. Nah, no doubt though.
Definitely.
Understanding spouse to fish food. Yeah, that's true too.
That's
That's
true. Word, man.
that is so true. Also, in my opinion, um, you will sooner or later are going to have to upgrade tanks or replace tanks. So
Why?
you're
Because
going to have to
you
buy a
go
tank for something, or if if it the seals just collapse,
right.
your
Yeah.
tank bust. There's going to be a time. I mean, you may have one or two tanks, but you get a faulty tank, that tank is gone. You're going
Right.
to get another one, or if you're out of the fish hobby, or if you don't feel like you want to be in the fish hobby, then you give it up. But this is for the people who want to be in the future, for seeing
Right.
that, want to
Like
stay in it. You know what I
when
mean?
I yeah when I bought my used 29, I
Yeah,
bought it off with a friend. You know, he's a friend off of Facebook,
right.
but I made sure to fill up the tank.
Just to make
It
sure.
Yeah, and then let it ride for 24 hours just to
Like,
make sure there's no leaks, there's no nothing. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It don't got any seal problems or cracks or anything. So and then it worked out. It was a beautiful tank. And then I put some dirt and some sand in there. You know, so I got a nice substrate for the tank.
right. I want to also, I forgot, I want to see, I don't know if Aqua still has that comment or screenshot, but someone tried to kind of troll, but not really, because they were giving me a shout out. They said they couldn't listen to me or hear from me, or they didn't want to take knowledge from someone who uses um, carbon in their hang on back filter. So listen, any way it goes, you're going to have to buy media filter, any kind of filter for your filtration system, any kind of thing. You're going to have to get media. Either if it's any kind of pellets, if it's any kind of my media balls, or the whatever they call them. I don't know what the hell they call them because I don't
Yeah,
have.
I know what you're talking about.
You're going to have to get sponge filters. That is a
Hmm.
filtration area. You can
Air
get
stones.
air stones. You may have hang on backs, but guess what? You may not use carbon, but you always have to get what? Filter floss,
Yep.
sponge. Anything you are putting in there, you're always going to have to get. So no matter what you say, you are saying that, oh, carbon's too expensive. I don't want to spend so much money on it. But you're always going to have to spend so much money on something, but you're still going to spend money on something. So
Oh, absolutely.
so
You
you're
know that's
still getting upset because I do have carbon, or if I don't, you don't
yeah.
even know what's in there, because I do run only just simple filter floss and sponges. But
Yeah,
people,
absolutely. You're absolutely right. You know, and the reason why I call my channel All in Tanks is because we don't have a lot of money. You know,
Mhm,
I've been disabled because my shoulders need surgery. You
mhm,
know, and I have a herniated disc, so I have some physical issues. But we're called All In because literally when we went into this hobby, we poured every cent that we had that we could spare to start this hobby. You
right.
know, and people who were gracious enough to send us things too. You know,
Mhm,
when we first were started, you know, to have multiple tanks.
right.
Um, and I think that, you know, you're always going to spend money. This is a hobby that you're going to constantly, you know, have to keep it up.
If it's
With
not a big amount of money, it's still a small amount of money. Anyway
right.
it goes, you're still gonna have to put money
Hmm.
into something if something breaks down. If you have
Hmm.
air stones that clog up, I'm in a state where it has hard water. You've seen it. People on
Oh
Instagram.
yeah.
If you have not been on Instagram, follow me on there, please and thank you. See the video of me scraping the calcium,
Oh,
or
crazy,
it
crazy.
was nasty how it looks. So with some of the air stones that we put in there, the blue air stones that are real chalky, or they're just
Yep.
like, you put them in there. If they're in there for so long and you run them, they actually disintegrate because the water is
They
so
calcify. Yep.
it's so hard on them, bro. So
Yeah.
people don't understand. You are going to have to you're going to have to change, or you're going to have to move, or you're going to have to build something, because I think honestly
Hey yo,
that's also why that happens.
do you know what'll soften that water? If you boil it.
True, but I got how many things?
Right. You can't do that. Yeah, I hear you. That'll take forever. I
Yeah,
hear you. I
and
hear you. Because then
I
you have
know,
to cool the water down, all that.
and all that. Yeah, and I'm thinking that's all in the next build. That's why I'm starting to do these vlogs of what I'm wanting to do in the future for the next build, especially now that I got a much more powerful air pump or air system.
Yeah.
I want to
No,
add.
that's dope. That air system you guys dope, man. And I give you a lot of credit for putting that thing together and getting that thing in there, man. You know.
I didn't think it was gonna make it.
Hey, you did it though. You should be proud.
Don't mention it. It may not make it now that
Hey,
you.
knock on wood, brother. Knock on wood.
Remember the last time I called you, I was like, "Look, my air pump blew it." I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"That's crazy."
We got Big Renzo in the house.
Oh, I was just about to say Renzo in the building.
Word.
But we're always gonna have to buy something related
Yeah.
to fish keeping. And I know I've seen Steven say that they have some hobbyists that have heavily dirted planted tanks, and I
Yep.
get that. But there's a lot of people who don't have that. They have cichlids who cannot or will not
Mhm.
live with plants. They may have some kind of species who just eat plants.
Mhm.
They may not be able to keep anything. I mean, so maybe the algae growing, that's something of a food source, but sooner or later it's going to have a plant matter.
Yeah. You know that speaking of algae, man, like in my 29, you know the one that's in my room that I showed you? You know the tank I'm talking about. But bro, I have an algae problem because I got a night crew light for it, right? It's a
Mm-hmm.
special light for plants and everything. By the way, my plants grew so man, I gotta send you a picture. But anyway, I have an algae problem, you know what I mean? That I gotta take care of.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
that's one thing about having plants. I can honestly say when I first got into plants, I didn't experience hair algae. But actually that's when I only experienced hair algae when I switched over the different fertilizers. When I first started actually doing fertilizers, because a lot of people said, Rob, if you're not going to put root tabs in them, at least do a fertilizer to at least get something in the
Right.
water column for your fish, or for your plants to be able to absorb something. I did use Aquarium Co-op's little Easy Green, and then once I ran out, I was like, let me try something different to see what it was like. Then I used
Right.
the Chem Flourish, and then all of a sudden I'm starting to see a lot of more hair algae. I think it has a lot more of that nutrients that is not supposed to be all in my
Right.
tank. Maybe I
Yeah.
put too much into it. Maybe I should have held back on it. But I started to know a lot of more hair algae that I used to
Yeah.
have. I did the Aquarium Co-op Easy Green.
Yeah. Well, right
I
now, well,
that.
I'm in next week. I'm probably gonna buy a bubbler
Yeah.
so we could aerate the tank. You know, because right now it's a very lush tank. And it's weird though because the algae mainly grows on the mop because we got a mop for
Mhm.
like the guppies and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it mainly grows on that thing. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, and I did kind of little bit overfeed it a little bit because I do have fry in there. I can't say
Uh-huh.
that, but it also came in on some guppy grass, so that doesn't help either.
Oh
Once
yeah.
your algae is in your tank, it's really hard to get rid of. I mean, you got to black out the tank. You got to either start from scratch. It's just really tough. It's a fun battle, but once you win or you think you win,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of helps you in spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's been good. Once I took it off the spawning mop,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? There's little bits here and there, but we keep up on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and see, the hair algae took over my guppy grass and destroyed it. I can honestly say that. And then I
Yeah.
seen that some of the fish were trying to get through it. I'm like, I gotta take some of this stuff out somehow. So just
Word.
started doing some different techniques and stuff. So
Yo, you still got shrimp, right?
I'm sorry.
You still got shrimp?
I got shrimp. Oh, yo, shrimp booming.
Yo,
With me.
you got the blue dreams?
Yo, I got the mixture. Yeah, I don't know what they are now. I don't even know if I got Blue Dream or whatever they are, but
Mm-hmm.
Blue Velvet, I don't know, but they're blue.
I remember you had some nice blue ones.
They're living, bro. That's all that's all I care for. I don't care. I can call them they're living, okay?
Right.
They're living, okay? I'm gonna say they're living.
Now in that shrimp tank you got, is it you got just shrimp in it?
Yo, I got shrimp and one at least killifish. I was gonna put the last Grammy in there. Oh, and fact check if those who are trying to quarantine the Galaxy Pearl Madacus rice fish and Grammy sparkling Grammies, don't do it. I had 3, I'm down to 1. Don't do it.
Right.
Except for the root tabs when I set it up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to do root tabs after a while as well. I do have that. And then I have angelfish that destroy my red tiger lotus. That was beautiful.
Damn, they eat up the plants, huh?
It was so beautiful. And no, they weren't eating them up. They were just nipping at them just to play with them. Yo.
Oh, wow.
That's why some people don't understand. They may eat them. They may just play with them.
That's true.
They're going to destroy plants.
They will. I see that my guppies, because I had my Bacopa planted, and they pulled up a whole bunch of my Bacopa. Yeah. But Bacopa is a nice plant. It's a hardy plant. So I let them float along with my Ludwigia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Ludwigia. Yeah. So that's what I got.
I'm not here to fact check you, bro.
Hey yo, I also got my favorite plant though. I gotta go with my favorite plant is water sprite.
Water sprite is nice and
I love that plant, bro.
It's very light green. It spreads really well. It's a nice background. You're right.
Definitely.
I man, like I said, some of the stuff I've had, I just cannot keep the plants.
Yo.
Yes, UV sterilizers do help with algae. But the thing is, with a lot of UV sterilizers, either they're in canister filters that also cost over 100 and more, if not so. Then there's some that are like maybe a cheaper price. They're maybe DIY things, but in all reality, depending on how many tanks you have of hair algae, because if you run more than a lot of tanks, you'll have hair algae. Especially if you have lazy plecos, don't stop cleaning the window, now have hair. Because as soon as I put that cave in there, they stop cleaning and now have hair algae. And I'm like, oh my goodness. What is going on? I gotta take that out here so y'all can start cleaning. Because if they would have stopped cleaning, I would have been all right. But no.
Yo, I gotta ask you a quick question. Because I was thinking about getting a cichlid, right?
Okay, what is whoa. Time out. Cichlid?
Yeah, or something of that nature.
Okay.
Like a medium-sized one.
Yeah.
Medium. I don't want to get a big monster fish. I wanted to get like a medium. Like, what's a good starter fish for a medium fish? Like, what's a good starter? What's that?
An arapaima.
Nice. Okay. Because I was thinking that's the direction I wanted to go. He a trip, man.
No, I'm just messing with you, bro. Don't get an arapaima because they do got them in New York. They probably got it, bro. They got them. New York and they got everything over there.
Yeah, we got a lot of good plans.
Another thing that I want to say is future fish keepers. A lot of fish keepers may have something that's illegal. Don't do it, okay? Because it sucks if someone has to come to your house and destroy it, and you don't believe in that. Trust me, I would not want to go through that. So even if you do, don't film it. Smart in there, okay? So a lot of people are giving you some ideas. Right? I gotta show my red tiger lotus plant in my community tank. See, look, stop boasting, yo. See, look, everybody talk about their red tiger lotus now. Since I done told you mine done got destroyed by angelfish, yo. Like I'm talking about
That's true. Funk did tell me to get a fire mouth. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, brother.
Yes,
I
yes.
appreciate that.
South American, not African. Good. Pistogramas, yes. Pistogramas, nice.
A Han guy. Nice.
Cichlid
Okay.
or New World cichlid, Central, South of cichlid.
Brush
Rainbow
cichlids.
cichlid. Now,
Hmm.
Asian arowana. Look, listen. An Asian arowana can definitely fit in a 20 long, bro. You'll be fine with a 20 long with an Asian arowana, okay?
Well, how big does an Asian air want to get?
About 4 feet, probably.
4 feet?
Yeah. 20 long will be fine, though. Nice turning area for it, you know. I love my rainbow cichlids. A lot of people start with convicts, firemouth are good. Yeah, but the only thing with the convict, me and Aqua kind of had this discussion as well. Some of the convicts here in the United States, we have not seen like we see in other places where they have huge humps and noodle humps, where they're like almost like frontosas. So the convicts nowadays, you'll get about a solid 3 or 4 inches, not too major. You'll be wanting to fill that tank up depending on how big or medium cichlid you want to say. To me, that self you could put in a 20-gallon one, but that'd be like a 2 or 3 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch fish in a 20-gallon. That's kind of small.
Yeah, I got a 20. I got a 29 though. I got a 29.
And this is just on my opinion and me and Aqua talking about cichlids and fish that we have noticed, and especially in the convict cichlid. I mean, I'm into the convict cichlids. For most people don't know. So
Yeah, I love convicts too. You know, I love that polar blues on the polar blues.
yeah,
Love that fish.
Appreciate it, bro. Because I'm telling you, once I seen, I was like, yo, everybody got to get one.
Bro, that fish is amazing. I love them, bro. They're so like, they got a lot of personality. I love their size. You know, they're not crazy big fish.
African river cichlids. Mean as can be. Mean as can be. Woo. What Aqua say now? Moment of silence. Goodness, man. I can't. I'm done looking at my phone, dude. Done. Aqua. Wowzers.
Hilarious.
Wow. No, it's not funny, bro. That is. Wow. That's disrupting, actually. More than anything. But yeah, you gotta get a cichlid in there sooner or later, bro. I know you were talking about Bolivian rams. A lot of people say you can put those in 10 gallons. Is that good? Is that bad? You never know. Are they breeding? Are you trying to do a community tank?
You're talking about cichlid? 2 Bolivian rams in a 10-gallon? That's what you're saying?
In a sense, you could put those in a 10-gallon. You could, if you're trying to have a mascot. You said you're trying to get one medium cichlid. To me,
like a centerpiece.
Yeah, you need a polar blue in your life.
Yes, I do. I was waiting on you sending me one.
Hey, I got some. You know, I gotta send Miss Anna some, and then I gotta send Renzo some, and I gotta definitely send you one. And then I got some breeding right now, and then I'm gonna definitely be on the outlook for some new ones to
appreciate that, my G. Word up. You already know.
So if you want one, let me know. We can definitely go through that. My Rams are in a 20 long. See, like I said, you can put them in a 10, you can put them in a 20 long, just depending on how you feel about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we're not always going to know what's right and what's best or whatever, but whatever you feel that is good, that's working out for you, is going to be the best.
Hell yeah, you already know.
So yeah, we're definitely going to get you a cichlid in that house. We're done with some live bears and scrimps. We need some real fish in there. Sorry for those who keep those fish. I keep them. I keep them. Sorry, it's a joke. I keep those fish too. I got shrimps and I got guppies. I got live I got white cloud minnows.
Yeah, that's what I like about.
I got Oscars, fly horns. I got
Yo,
everything.
on some real though, that's what I like about your fish collection because you keep like everything. You know what I mean? Like
I
you
joke about everything because I want to joke about what I go through and what other people go through. You know what I mean? Because I feel it.
right. I
But
definitely respect your collection, man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
You
it.
got a lot of fish from the small to
I
the bigger one.
never heard the powder blues. I never heard the powder. I heard jelly beans. I heard what were they? Tiger polar blues,
Hmm.
tiger cichlids. I've heard it all. Never heard the powder.
The blue parrots,
Blues.
the blue parrots.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
call
heard
them.
too.
I'm gonna call them the '93 blues when I go over. Change them. I might want to take one and breed it with this short body green turtle. That might be
Word.
an interesting fish. I might want to. People are like, "Oh, don't hybridize." I don't care. I'm gonna try it and see what they look like, and if I like them, I don't know. I might keep a tank just for them and see
Word
what.
up. Hey, yo, you already know, bro. Yo, we have 56 minutes, my G.
Really?
Already.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead and see what you need to say, my guy.
Yo, no, I just I wanted to remind you that on Friday, I'm actually gonna be on 2 live streams on Friday.
Oh, hold on, wait. You a hot commodity right now? You ain't tell. You just telling me this till now?
I meant to tell you earlier, but I forgot.
This
Not
fool.
just I just remembered. But I
Wow.
got two streams on Friday. I'm gonna be on Science Gal with Science Gal,
Oh, nice.
and that's at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And then at 11:30, I'm gonna be on Big Tank Hank.
Oh, snap. Yo, look, listen. Knock it out the park. I know you will. That's what's up. For those who do not know, or Science Gal and Big Tank Hank, check them out. That's gonna be a fire live stream for sure. I'll be there. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you for telling me. I'll try to be at both. Well, yeah, no, I will be at both. You said Friday, right?
Yeah, Friday at 6 and then 11:30.
11:30. Yo, when
Yep.
I did the live stream with Big Tank Hank, I was almost falling asleep on the laptop. I was almost like this.
Actually, the one
Hank?
at 6. To be clear though, the one at 6 o'clock is going to be Tiffany and I.
Oh, really?
It's going to be both of us at
Oh,
6 o'clock. I want to be clear about that. It's going to be me and Tiff at 6, and then at 11:30, that'll just be me and Big Tank Hank.
Like it. I like it.
So make sure y'all tune in.
Nice. Good announcements. I like that. Also check out Aqua's last video if you haven't. Olivia did amazing. Olivia, if you can hear me, Aqua, turn up the volume. If not, tell her personally for me. Olivia did her thing on the video. She is going to take his spot sooner or later. I'm letting you know that now. And as well, check out Miss Madfish Diva's playlist and Mr. Beast's playlist. I'm not sure where their numbers are, and they have not been giving me 411. I need to know what the numbers are. We need to get them monetized, and we need to get that going. Please and thank you. And as always, thank you for my mods for being here, and for those who are watching this replay.
Hey, I got an announcement real quick. Can somebody give Atkins Nature Aquariums my link, please? Because he's asking for it.
Yes, and if you have not checked out all end tanks, do so, please, and thank you.
Word, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
No doubt. You know it, as always. We're not gonna hold you. We're 2 minutes or 1 minute shy of one good old hour. As always, y'all, it is an honor. Thank y'all so much for being here. You have no idea how many times.
Thanks, Bob.
How many times we start a live stream and we end a live stream with y'all, and it's simply amazing every single time.
That's right.
So, as always, y'all, be kind, be courteous,
and whatever y'all do in life, make sure you go all in. Word up. Peace out, y'all.